Italians who care about this video, which most of you won't. Someone asked me how I make my thumbnails, and the answer is badly. Just, I make them badly. But if you're looking for a more elaborate answer, then this is the video for you. To keep watching, baby. So first off, I put on some background music so that I don't have to hear myself sniffle over how bad my thumbnails always turn out. This also drowns out the heavy, stressful breathing and cringy singing and dancing to music that I do in my thumbnail taking video. And that's if I even manage to pose for a thumbnail, which seems to be a rare occasion because no matter how many videos I make, I can't quite seem to drill it into my head that that's something that I need to do. Maybe I should try with a hammer instead. I don't. But anyway, just go ahead and take a screenshot from one of the many minutes I spend uncomfortably posing in front of the camera. This is blackmail material at its finest, my friends. And then once I choose the best photo, which is kind of hard because they're all pretty shit, so really I'm just choosing the most fitting photo. I go ahead and open the Photoshop, which has pretty short opening hours, actually pretty exclusive shop to be able to get into. And I create a 1280 by 720 canvas because otherwise it wouldn't fit into YouTube. And then how would people see my beautiful face? How would I get views? My beauty sleep would be all for nothing. I might have to cut down from 16 hours to just 8. I don't know if I'd survive, you know? And I place in the image and duplicate the base layer, which is the beginning of a confusing pile of layers. Because thumbnails are kind of like onions, you know? They've got layers and they make me cry. Anyway, I check on some arbitrary amount of radial blur, and now comes the part that I really don't like. Actually, this whole process is kind of a process I don't really like, just purely because I have to look at my face so much. But it's worse close up, which I have to be as I make a selection around myself with a pen tool. Once I complete this step, I fight the temptation to press the delete key and just completely erase myself from the image and instead select inverse and delete the background, which I guess at least hides some of the mess that my life is in. I have to add text too because I assume that either my audience is too stupid to understand what the title means, so I have to reiterate it in the thumbnail, or that I've made my title so clickbaity that you can actually tell what the video is about, which I would never clickbait my audience like that, so it must be the former. I do this in the Moonflower bold font, and I usually add some arch and drop shadow to it, but like most things in my thumbnails, this is really just completely arbitrary. And then I have this plain Arial text that literally just hides some empty spaces that would be bothering me otherwise. And plus it kind of shares a name with one of my fellow redhead Disney princesses, and so I like to incorporate it somehow. Sometimes I add some photos that I stole from Google Images to my thumbnails to really make them pop in. And today involved a search for Christmas presents and fucking Wi-Fi, whatever that means. But anyway, while I'm waiting for my wifey to come back to me, which I'm kind of getting used to because she always leaves, I make the painful decision to bring more attention to my stupidly overexcited face by using the stroke tool to outline myself. Awesome. This was also the exact moment that I realized that somehow, accidental coordination at its finest, my presents are like 75% beige, like an unhealthy person's diet. Oh, and I also chucked some snowflakes in the background to appeal to my foreign viewers, even though really I should be putting like a blazing sun and a barbecue because welcome to Christmas in the Southern Hemisphere. And then finally, my wifey gave me access to some Chrysler presents, which I didn't open, but instead saved and put in the background of the thumbnail. And lastly, I bring some more attention to the one thing in the thumbnail that people probably want to see the least if they're anything like me, and add some unsharp mask to the top me layer, which somewhere along the line accidentally got titled E! Which hopefully is not the noise people make when they see my face. Finally, I finished off by saving 2 images, one with the Christmas presents and one without because I'm too indecisive for my own good and I had to see what both of them looked like. If you're curious, I used the one with the presents because that's what Christmas is all about, after all. Oh, and something I forgot, which is crucial for a good thumbnail, the pinch punch effect. Make those features pop. It's important. Oh my god, would you look at that? I think it's over here anyway, probably. That's where I put it. Why are you still here looking at my face when you could be over there looking at my face instead? Okay, if you don't want to go over there, then thank you for watching anyway. Hopefully you wannabe thumbnail makers are enlightened now. I mean, now you can make thumbnails exactly like mine and steal all my viewers. You're welcome. Goodbye, copycats.